It's beyond. Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Michelle and I talk books, and I could not be more excited than to talk about the book that is up on your screen, How to Save a Life by Liz Fenton and Lisa Steinke. Came out July 14th, which was just this week. I get so excited about their books. They are one of my favorite writing duos because I have a couple. But I love them, and I'm going to go into why I love them so much. They know how much I love them. I've had the privilege of speaking with Liz Fenton. They're so sweet and so cool. I need to calm down because I just finished it. And it's beyond. That's all I can tell you. The ending, I do not give spoilers. Every word in this book is worth this ending. How about that? It's impressive. I couldn't come up with it myself. Through the whole book, I'm thinking, how would I end this? How would I end this? And they did it way better than I would have, and that's why they are the writers, and I'm the reader, because they know how to do this. Up on your screen, let's get this started before I talk too much. 303 pages. Amazon has this as women's fiction, and I'm not saying it's a thriller because it's not a domestic thriller, but it's like, I don't know. They have it also as like magical. Let's do that. Let's call it magical. I kind of like that better. I'm going to give you my 5 reasons why you need to read this book. I don't need any reasons. I'm all in. You write a book, guys, I'm in. I'm reading your books. That's all I can say. I've read 3 out of 7 of their books. This is their 7th book. No, wait. This is my fourth one. To me, like, each one just gets better and better. This one is by far my favorite. And I don't say that a lot. I really don't. I usually don't say that the most current is my favorite. It's not always true. But with this one, guys, this one is my favorite. Absolutely my favorite. Let's get started. Number 1. It is women's fiction, magical, let's call it magical women's fiction. I don't know, can we make a new genre for this, guys? I think you guys should start a new genre. Magical women's fiction, because it's a lot magical. It's women's fiction, I don't know. Maybe because there aren't too many men reading this one either. Loved it. Number 2. Dom. The main character. I put him, okay, so he's the main character. I love the fact that you guys had a male main character. I really did. I thought you wrote him brilliantly. I couldn't get enough of him. He was so complex. You want to be his best friend, but you want to save him. It's called How to Save a Life. I wanted to save Dom from himself over and over again. The concept of this book, which we'll get into really, really little because I don't want to give anything away, but if you watched Bill Murray on Groundhog Day, that is this book. Dom relives Thursday over and over. I'm not even going to tell you how many times, but he relives it a lot. He doesn't get to Friday, which I thought was perfect. If you were going to pick a day of the week to redo over and over, I thought Thursday that's like perfect because he's just trying to get to Friday, okay? And he keeps waking up. I thought, having seen the movie and then read this book, I love the way you guys had him reliving it. It would have been so easy to kind of fall into the movie way of doing it, but it's different enough that it was really interesting how he handled himself and how Bill Murray handled himself having the same day over and over again. If you've never seen the movie, you're highly confused by what I'm talking about, but I think a lot of us have seen this movie over the years, right? Number 3. Mia, this is not a spoiler. Mia dies a lot, like every Thursday. The book's called How to Save a Life, so Dom has to figure out how to save her. I loved her, but she kept dying. And then I felt I loved her so much, and then she kept dying. And then you're like, oh, so you gotta feel bad for Mia. Like, the day does not end well for her. Fortunately, she's not aware of it. Still, it's like when he wakes up and he sees her again, you're like, oh, Mia, like, you need to escape today, girl. You aren't gonna make it. Loved her. Loved the way they wrote her. It was absolutely brilliant. Number 4, my favorite, and I say this now, I have now deemed this my favorite first line of a book. Up on your screen. This bulge in my pants is making me sweat. And you have to read the book to find out what that means. You guys, I like burst out loud laughing when I read it. I'm like, what? How are you starting the book off like this? It's brilliant. And I don't know which one of you guys thought of it. I'd like to know. If you want to leave a little comment below. If you're watching this, let me know. But you won't. I know you won't. You guys never tell on each other. My number 1, number 5, whatever reason are Liz and Lisa. I love them so much. Their story is so unique. I'm going to put pictures so you don't have to look at me anymore up on the screen of them. I'm going to give you a Cliff Note version of their friendship. Both were born in 1973. They meet as freshmen in high school. Let's just take a pause and think about who you were best friends with as a freshman in high school, and if you're still friends with that person today. Freshman. I know who I was friends with, and not that we're not friends. I'm friends on Facebook. Does that count? Facebook? No, they're like real life still friends. They meet in high school. They attend the same college, but decide not to be roommates. As they will admittedly tell you, they fight a lot, but it hasn't broken them up. And I kind of like that, because I don't know if you guys have ever had a friendship breakup. A lot of times it's not about a fight. It's almost as if we could fight, we would still be friends. But with women, most of the time we just stop talking. We're like, oh, I can't talk to her, I'm mad, and we kind of walk away. They just battle it out, and they stuck together. They decided in college that they were going to write a book one day. Back in like 2003, 2004. I forget which one reminded them. I think it was Liz, who was like, we need to write. I don't know. I could be wrong. I should have written that down. They remind each other that they needed to write a book. 2012, I did not know this, and I love this part of their story. In 2012, their first book was sold to Greer Hendricks. And for all of you who don't know who she is a writing partner with Sarah Pekkanen. And they are amazing. So I have my 2 favorite women writing teams know each other. It made my day. It really did. It doesn't take much in the book world to make my day. But that fact right there that I found on their website, I'm like, oh my God, how did I not know that about you guys? Of course you know each other. Because they are my other favorite cool. I mean, come on. They're amazing. And I put their picture up there so you can see them too. Since 2012, it is now 2020, and they've written 7 books. That is a book a year, people. And if for any of you who are authors and know how difficult that is to do, imagine doing it with someone else. I wanted to know if they like traded back and forth like chapters, or if they took a character, or so what they do is one starts writing, sends it to the other one. She makes changes, writes more. They just send it back and forth like that. I love that. Up on your screen, let me show you some of the books that I read by them. And did I mention they're Lake Union authors too, which makes me just really love them. Covers, Lake Union covers. I'm going to show them to you. I read these other 3 books of theirs. In 2017, I read The Good Widow. Loved The Good Widow. That is the book that introduced me to them, and I was hooked. 2018 was Girls' Night Out. 2019 were the 2 Lila Bennetts. And then this year, a book a year. Crazy. I can't wait. I tried to see what they were writing next. I wanted to see if I could find out, like, by watching them. And I am going to be watching some of their FaceTime lives this weekend. Maybe they'll talk about it. And if they do, I'll put a little comment below on what they are working on next. I have to calm down now because the ending is so amazing. I was like, what? And they even said, one of their interviews that I watched them, they were like, yeah, just wait for the ending. And I'm like, yeah, I know. You guys always have good endings. I'm ready for your end. No, you are not ready for this ending. And it is one of their best endings. I think if I were to rate them, I think The Good Widow really sticks out. Girls' Night, I don't know. But this one, and I love the cover. I love everything about it. Guys, great job. So happy for you. So happy for all the success you are seeing with this book. I see it everywhere. And look, I wore purple. Everybody's wearing purple for this book. So I did. I was like, oh, get something purple to wear because the book cover being purple. So I did. And I'll show you a picture of them up on the screen in their purple. Thank you for watching, everyone. Please hit like. Also, comment below. Did you read it? Are you going to read it? Do you love them? Let me know. I want to know if you love them as much as I love them. Probably not, because I think I love them the most. I'm pretty sure I do. Thank you. Subscribe. Putting out videos all the time. Home still. Loving it. Have a couple of more books for this month that I need to finish. So this weekend is a power reading weekend. Everybody have a great weekend. Thank you for watching. Until my next video.